Hello, my name is Edward Brown of the Core Edge Image and Charisma Institute, and today I want to talk about how to speak with charisma and flair. Many times when you're trying to converse in front of a large audience or just one-on-one with individuals, the ability to woo and to attract and to bring people into at least hearing what you have to say and considering your perspectives is an arduous task if you don't know the secrets to being charismatic when you're speaking. There are a few tips. One, understand that your personality is what it is. You, the authentic you, has to find a way of saying, here's who I am, but here are the things that make me unique. For example, if you have a dry sense of humor, bring that dry sense of humor to conversation. If you have an analytical way of looking at things, bring that profundity to a conversation. So be exactly who you are when you are conversing and or giving presentations on a wider stage. I think that's important to note because many times when you look at the likes of, I guess, Tony Robbins or Les Brown or President Barack Obama or even Bill Clinton, when you see these individuals who seem to be so natural, so effortlessly in their flow of communication, you think somehow that they're magical or they're doing something you can't do. They really have done one of two things. One, they have a natural propensity to connect with people because they like people or they like communicating with people. Or two, they learned it. They went to some kind of acting school or communication school or some kind of outside dynamic that allows them to be more fluid in their communication. So be yourself, but also realize that your natural self is what people are buying or what people want. Secondly, when you're on stage and you're speaking, you can really be who you want to be. Now, let me be very clear about the first point and this point. For example, if you're demure and shy in everyday existence, when you talk to people, you're kind of shy and heads down, you can be lively because you can have an alter ego. You look at somebody like the former late Michael Jackson. If you had a conversation one-on-one, he was shy, to me work kind of thing. Please, the lights, turn it down. And he was that kind of guy, and then when he was on stage, he became bigger than life. And so you can have deep, compartmentalized aspect of yourself. You don't have to be one-dimensional because we're not one-dimensional. We all also have multi-layers of things that we are about, who we are as individuals. So be very careful of saying, I'm not the outgoing person, I'm not an extrovert, so I have to be this way all the time, and therefore cut out your opportunities not only to be connecting to people, but also to be successful in life. The people who in life become successful are the ones who deserve success, they command success. So be realizing of the idea of that you must be a person who's always reinventing and looking at the layers and the multifacetedness of who you are and letting that become that reality. 2 and 3, study performers, study individuals who you admire. Know that when you see an individual doing what you love doing, that you can take bits and pieces and meld it into who you are. For example, I like music, old school music. The musician Prince, for example, when you look at Prince as a musician, he's Prince, but he's a composite of James Brown, Jimi Hendrix, and probably Sly Stone. Those three meld and fuse to be what Prince basically is founded on, or his concept is founded on. So when you look at these individuals, you can meld this piece, meld that piece to found your ultimate idea of yourself and allow that to be your speaking style or your magnetism when it comes to connecting with people. If you want more information on how to be more charismatic, persuasive, and influential, look at the link below and tap into it, and we'll send you free tips, ideas, and perspectives on the latest updates on being charismatic, persuasive, and influential. Ed Brown, thank you.